Hey you guys! So today I'm answering your questions. So you know how I did that video a couple videos back and I asked you guys to ask me questions? Well, today I'm answering them, so I'm just going to get started. Can you please talk about your oral care? You have beautiful teeth. Teach us! Well, that's really sweet. Actually, I just went to the dentist and I have a couple cavities, so I have been researching. You know, is it vitamin D deficiency? Maybe it's vitamin K2? Maybe it's calcium. I mean, I eat tons of calcium, so I don't know what the issue is, but I think I know why I've been having dental issues lately, and I think it's the apple cider vinegar that I eat. I eat that probably every day, and I've heard that it is not that good for your teeth because it's so acidic. It's alkaline when it goes in the body, but in the mouth, you know, like citrus and apple cider vinegar, they're acidic. So I just don't know what to do, but I'm getting ready to deal with the dentist next week, I believe. So I'm getting a second opinion on that. But, I mean, if you still want to know, I use baking soda pretty much every day, and I've been oil pulling every day. I don't know if my body's gotten used to the oil pulling, so it's not really doing anything anymore. I use coconut oil, and then I use a toothpaste maybe once a day called Oramir, and I brush my teeth twice a day, and I floss my teeth twice a day religiously. So I just think that I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, but so I don't know if you really want to be asking me about my teeth, but I mean, I still have pretty teeth. It's not like they're wearing away or anything like that. It's just I have a couple cavities. So, but you know, we got dentists all over the world that are full of people with cavities, so it's not necessarily my diet also. It's just life. I don't know, but that does not make me happy. But I'm going to be dealing with that next week. Who are your favorite vegans to watch on YouTube? Tanny Raw, Dan McDonald, and Dr. Morse. And I do like Banana Blondie. She is a little sassy thing, and I love that. What are your favorite books related to health and vegan lifestyle? The Detox Miracle Source book. I actually have that in my car somewhere. It's the Dr. Morse book. I don't know where it is. And I also love... There's so many. I really love the Dr. Jensen's Guide to Diet and Detoxification. I've talked about that lately. I really love those. And of course, the Essene Gospel of Peace. I mean, they talk about raw foods and stuff. And the Mucusless Diet Healing System by Arnold Ehret. That's a classic. Wow. Those are really good. Are the enzymes in raw food really helping us digest them? Absolutely. Whenever you eat anything that's full of enzymes, it helps you digest the food and break it down and heal the body. When you cook things or eat things that are devoid of enzymes, your body has to steal the enzymes from its enzyme bank, and it just robs you. So yes, absolutely. Do you eat 3 big meals a day, or do you graze? I typically eat 2 big meals a day. A big fruit meal at lunch, and that, you know, I might separate that into 2 fruit meals at lunch, and then I have a big salad at night. So 2 or 3 meals, yeah, but I typically don't eat a big breakfast, unless it's on the weekend and I'm feeling a little bit crazy. I might have a fruit meal when I wake up, on the weekend, but typically just 2 meals, a fruit meal and then a big salad. What does your boyfriend's family think about your lifestyle? I really don't know. I'm sure that they probably think I'm a Looney Tune sometimes, but once you kind of figure out that I just want to be healthy and I live a healthy lifestyle, I don't know. They probably understand it now, but hopefully. Is your boyfriend raw vegan as well? No, he's not, but he tries to be the healthiest he can. He tries to avoid dairy products and grains, and processed food and fried foods, and he eats a lot more fruits than he used to, so he's trying. When first starting going from a SAD diet to standard American to raw vegan diet, what were your worst detox symptoms, and how long was it before the detox symptoms were gone and you felt good? Well, you know, I remember feeling good pretty much from the get-go, but my worst detox symptom, for sure, it wasn't something that physically made me feel bad, but my acne blew up. It got really bad. And I remember on my shoulders, oh my God, I just had welts and these cysts, and it was just cray-cray. But that honestly probably took about a year to subside. But my acne, I mean, I've been doing this for over 3 years, and pretty much just in the last 6 months has it really taken a turn for the better. So for me, that was my chronic issue. For you, your skin might clear up. But other detox symptoms in the beginning were just, I remember I had fevers a couple times, and that was my body's, way of detoxification. And then after a day, the fever went away, and then I just felt so good. So I would say really bad skin issues primarily, but also maybe a couple fevers here and there. And then I have a video on that crazy detox thing I had on my hand, that rash. It was almost like a burn with welts. That was weird. But I started feeling good from the get-go. So it's not like I immediately went into this crazy, 3-week detox where I felt horrible. It was never like that for me. How long were you in Hellville before you got to Wellville? I love that you referenced Dr. Morse. That's so sweet. How would you transition children who hate fruits and vegetables? I have 3 kids, and they do like apples, oranges, and bananas, but they get sick of them pretty quick. Do I just force it on them? Well, I have no children, okay? But I do have a picky boyfriend, and I think it just takes time. Like, maybe you just try something here or there, and, if they don't like it, they don't like it, but you can tweak stuff too. Maybe add some cinnamon to stuff or carob powder. I would say just be patient, because they can't help that they don't like it, because they probably, I don't know what they ate before, but they probably grew up eating things that were not the best for them, that are very addicting. You know what I mean? Like bread, cheese, grains. These things are addicting, so it's not really their fault that they don't like the fruits and veg, but I just think that it takes time. So advice would just be to go slow and make things that you think that they would like. So if they like fettuccine alfredo, try to get a raw vegan one, as low fat as you can. Most of those things involve like 2 buckets of cashews, but try to find things that they like. And I would suggest getting a dehydrator, making some like pizza crusts and, like the apple crisp and the zucchini chips and stuff like that. I would suggest doing that. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have kids, so it's hard for me to say. But just try to get in as many fruits and vegetables as possible. And a big way to do that is through smoothies. You can put a lot of stuff, little secret stuff, in smoothies and, mask them with like pineapple. Pretty sure everyone likes pineapple. I could be wrong, but yeah. Have you ever had a problem with your hair loss on a raw vegan diet? What should you do to prevent hair loss? I absolutely did have an issue with this, and I remember freaking out about it probably about 1.5 years ago. I have thin hair anyway, so I did lose hair, and I know that it was detox, and Dr. Morse says that whenever you're acidic up here, you can lose hair, but also, your body gets rid of weak things to build stronger things, okay, and your hair is true. So if you have hair that was built on meat and dairy and grains, when you start cleansing your body, it's going to cleanse that old nasty hair that was built on bad things, right? Also, it can be a thyroid problem. So make sure you're getting enough iodine. And that is what I did. I did not supplement with iodine because I didn't know if I was deficient or not. And you have to get like blood tests and stuff. And you have to know how to do that. If you really want to know how, look up Don Bennett, because he is the iodine expert. And actually, it's pronounced iodine, but I still say iodine. But anyway, I just started incorporating more raw, high-quality sea vegetables like kelp and nori and dulse into my diet pretty much 4 or 5 times a week. I will sprinkle that into a salad dressing, and that helped. And also, I started eating maybe 1 or 2 raw Brazil nuts every week to get the selenium. Also, I started sprouting pumpkin seeds to get the zinc. I just kind of thought that was why I was losing hair, and it has helped. So I still have thinness, but it's a lot better. And I think that those things helped me. But it might be your thyroid, and just look into all that. But also don't freak out. I think that I freaked out a lot when that happened to me a while back. But if I could go back, I would just know that it takes time to rebuild the body. And, the hair is probably the last priority of the body, because it's probably working on bigger things inside of you, like your liver and your kidneys. So it's like, okay, your hair, yeah, I'll grow that later. You know what I mean? Because when you're detoxing, it's powerful, and the body goes to the, you know, maybe you have a tumor on the inside and you don't even know. The body's trying to heal the big things first, and then it'll get to like the stuff on the top of the head later, you know? Can you eat between meals? Sure. Just to make sure it's good food combinations and everything's digested. Where do you get the power to erase meat and dairy 100% from your diet? It just came from within. I mean, when I found this lifestyle, the light bulb went on. I've said that a million times in my videos, and it has never gone off. So it came from within, and it was just something, oh my God, this is my destiny. This is it. You know, my destiny is to detox and heal these, you know, crazy issues that I had. Where do you get the power to consistently eat raw? I've quit the dairy. It's just the 15% meat that lingers in the occasional chocolate. How is it done? Really, it's knowing what you want and going after it. So I know that I want a clean body, and so I go after it. And I also think, okay, well, I might want this chocolate or whatever you have issues with, meat. Okay, you may want that because you remember how it tastes or you have emotional attachments to it. But you have to think, and this helped me so much, you have to think, how am I going to feel after I eat this? So are you going to feel guilty? Are you going to feel gross? Are you going to have a stomach ache? And if you feel bad in any way, shape, or form, which you will if you know that you don't want to eat these things, then don't do it. And just that really helps me a lot. Just asking myself, how am I going to feel after I eat this? You say, when I watch your channel, I want to be where you are, and that's so sweet, and you will get there. It just takes time. It's a journey to redo, you know, the patterns and the habits that we've created through a whole lifetime. So it just takes time, but you'll get there, and you know that this is what you want. So over time, it's just going to happen, and you're already doing so good, and it just takes time. But knowing what you want and having that power and that willpower coming from within you, it just happens. And sometimes, you know, you go through this time period where you want to be vegan, but you're having trouble giving up that chicken leg. Well, one thing I would suggest is to keep focusing on the ethical issues of the vegan diet, okay? So we don't want to be harming these animals. They go through so much torture and pain. Go back to the ethics whenever you're trying to give up meat or dairy or anything like that, because that really helps you too. It's like coming at it from a different angle, you know what I mean? So I think that's all the questions I had. Thank you guys so much for asking me them. Keep asking me more questions in the comments, and maybe I'll do another video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!